Well, Chris, what I'm hearing from lawyers is they've noticed the jail has become more crowded over the last 3 months or so. And that is concerning because when it comes to the well-being of the inmates and the lawyers' ability to do their job.
It's actually at a crisis right now, so it is concerning, especially with 3 people to a cell. So it's problematic. It's problematic for our clients. Obviously, they're uncomfortable, and it's problematic because they have problems accessing the lawyers and us getting instructions. Some of my clients have been transferred while they're on remand to another jurisdiction, which makes it more difficult to speak with them and prepare for court.
Beyond a discomfort, Lisa Gretzky adds that it's also a major safety issue as well, and that's partly to do with not having enough staff to deal with the overflow. And that contributes to the jail going into lockdown more regularly. In 2019, Windsor's jail went into 19 partial lockdowns, which means the inmates still had programming and visits, and it had 2 full lockdowns. Now, these events lasted 2.5 to 14 hours long.
And that's where the violence starts to begin. That's where the cycle of violence begins. And then you have correctional officers that have to respond to that. And when you don't have enough of them, you're really putting their safety at risk as well. We have corrections officers who are having to work an incredible amount of overtime and are becoming exhausted and worn out and leaving the system because they're going in and being assaulted and not supported on a regular basis.
So, Amy, what is the province, what is the government saying about this?
So I spoke with the Ministry of the Solicitor General. They said they are aware of the crowding issue in Windsor and acknowledge it is a growing concern. They told me the crowding is caused by people awaiting trial and sentencing. Now we're talking about people on remand. Each month this year in Ontario, about 74% of the people in jail were on remand, and in Windsor, 80% people were in jail awaiting trial and sentencing.
As we take a look at these numbers here, Amy, what are lawyers saying given our history of overcrowding at the old Windsor jail?
Right, so I spoke with Craig Allen. He worked with clients in the old jail. Allen told me that he never thought Windsor would be having this conversation again after the new jail was built. He sees the overcrowding as a type of red flag. He says he's concerned by this overcrowding because in the past it's led to more assaults and suicides. Chris.